Philosophically, what does Superman represent to people?
A friend, and that's what people really need most. They don't need a strong arm, one-man vigilante force. They need a friend. We're living in an age when people are basically afraid of contact with each other. They're afraid. People live in cities, they don't even know their neighbors. They're afraid to go out in the street. Something might happen to them. Basically, technology is against you. Life is overwhelming. Even the bank doesn't know who you are. And it's like, we run around scared a lot, particularly those of us who live in cities. And America was founded on the virtues of a helping hand, of going 5 miles to lend your neighbor a donkey or whatever he needed. And I think that is that kind of virtue that's at the bottom. That's the heart of Superman. The genuine love of people, and that you always know he's your friend.
Hello and welcome to Superman Week. We're on day 2, which is technically day 3 because I took a nap and then I had to watch Superman part number 1 because I fell asleep in last day's live. It was definitely a show. I had nothing to say because I was asleep almost the whole time. And for the handful of people that was here, none of y'all said, Trisha, get your behind up. But today I took a long nap. I'm well rested. Late AF. Sorry for cursing, but so this is Superman number 2. We're going to be watching today. Super excited. After seeing part number 1, because I had no thoughts because I was asleep. Quick recap to number 1. It was so much better than I remember. So much better than I remember. Like, I was around in the 80s. I was actually around in the 70s, but I was much younger in the 70s and 80s. Born in the 70s, kid in the 80s. But the point is, to see, it was almost like going back in time. And there was one line that I love when Lois Lane goes, "Who are you?" And it was very similar to the "Who Are You" episode 8 of Andor season 2. And I wonder if the inspiration from the main character Luna was from Superman. It's like, who are you? Ugh. Yes, there's going to be some Star Wars intertwined love because I have been watching Andor like a freaking crackhead since it came out. But anyway, I love how you felt like this sense of hope, and especially when you're a kid, to see something like Superman as a child, it just had this, you always wish there was a real Superman. And I mean, it was awesome. And of course, Lois looking thirsty for freaking Superman. And of course, she's making connections that Clark and Superman are never in the same place at the same time. So I'm sure she's going to be busting Superman's chops for Superman part 2. But I ain't gonna lie, Christopher Reeves look hot. I didn't realize that as a child. And I will give credit to the new Superman. Yum yum. Oh my lord, they did well casting that one. So I'm not sure if it. Well, first of all, is anybody here? But I guess you'll be team replay if you're watching this. Oh, all right, there are 2 people here. Hey, 2 people. Oh, one was here much earlier, like 4 hours earlier. What's up, Janya? I wonder if anybody saw Superman yesterday for the Amazon Prime thing. And it's so funny, even though I canceled the tickets, they gave me a notification at 7:00, my movie, to watch the movie. And I honestly probably could have went. I'm sure there was a bad seat in there somewhere. And I had Superman colors on today. Actually, this is what I wore earlier. Yes. I had it paired with a blue cardigan with a Superman pin. Then I had a yellow belt. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like the bottom. I'll get it right for when I go Superman for real. Like, I learned from today's outfit what not to do for the next outfit. But anyway, and then yeah. So I'm curious if anybody saw Superman 2025. What were your thoughts? I was gonna watch reviews, but I bought new tickets to see the new Superman literally like in a few days. So I'm just trying to like dodge everybody. But if you saw the new Superman today, what are your thoughts? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you just go, oh my God, DC is doomed? Or you're like, DC is back? Let me know. But anyway, getting back to this, we're watching part 2. You can either use your Max or HBO Max, whatever it's called in 2025 subscription to see it. It's free for y'all. If not, Amazon still has movies for half the price or $4.99. So I purchased mine through Amazon and I got to watch it on the train and I got to watch it at home. Younger me never saw this version of life. You know, back in my days, we had DVDs. And early days, I did have VHS, which I don't miss at all. You want to get pissed? Have VHS. You're going to have those weird lines. You're going to have like the tape breaking in the machine. At least DVDs and Blu-rays, you had some chance of seeing it. But I say all that. I'm fascinated that I can see something on the train and then like see the rest at home. What time is amazing. Anyway, this clip that was today's intro is coming from, jeez, I can't see. Hold on, let me blow up. Amanzo 1203. Make sure you follow him on TikTok if you want more nuggets like that. Don't forget to go on this community page to vote for your favorite Christopher Reeves Superman. Somebody was pissed by some of y'all answers, and I will go over that 2 days from now, day 4, as we conclude the Christopher Reeves Superman series. But I'm like, I ain't gonna mad. Christopher Reeves made a fine Superman. Woo! Fun find today, or fun finds, because it's more than one item, is coming from Target. The shirt that I wore yesterday. Let me see. Hold on. It's kind of my watch cushion here. So this is what I wore yesterday. Honestly, I meant to mention that yesterday, but I was sleepy. This comes from Target. It was $13. This is a size medium. I am 170 pounds. I'm 5'4", very top heavy. Pow, pow. And yeah. So if you're not top heavy, then maybe the small will work if you're a woman. But I'm very top heavy. So I have to always get a medium. Usually a medium men's, large women's, or extra large woman. But wait. I would like to announce I did recently lose almost 15 pounds. So if you want to follow my weight loss journey, follow me on Green is the New Lean. That is in the description bar. I did have some complications though. And I'll talk about, I mean, if you guys are following me on the vegan channel, then you know what I'm doing. But I gotten a little complication because I forgot to do one important thing. So we'll talk about that in a few days on the vegan channel. But for now, let's get back into Superman. And let's get out our separate devices. Let me just see something real quick. Make sure though that you are queuing up your 1 second. Your whatchamacallit, your Amazon or HBO or whatever you are watching as your DVD. Make sure all that stuff is getting synced up. Mine is already synced up. I am ready to go. Since even though there literally are a handful of y'all like it says first it says 2, then it says 4, then it says 2, so to the 2 this seems to be stable. I'm going to press start in a second, and we are going to get into number 3, Superman Part 2, which came out in 1980, to see how this plays out. And with that being said, we are ready to go. We are going to press start and let's enjoy the show. Let's enjoy the show. Okay, opening shot. We're in Superman's crib, I think. Or are we? Am I watching the right Superman? Yeah, Superman 2. Okay, cool. Oh, wow. So these are the prisoners from Superman 1. Oh God. Somehow oh God. Thank God we got a timestamp. That's all I'm gonna say. I wonder, actually I'm kind of curious. What was the official what was the very first superhero? Several figures have often cited as the first superhero, depending on superhero is defined. You have, uh, oh shoot, they have the Scarlet Pimpernel in 1908-03. This character appeared first in plays. It often seen as a precursor of a modern superhero to find featuring a secret identity and a focus of acts of do in the public interest. The Phantom in 1936, widely considered the first costume superhero in a comic strip, and then Superman 1938, while preceded by other heroes. Superman is widely regarded as the first true hero in comic books, and the prototype for the characters who followed established the archetype of the costume hero with the superpowers. That's so that is so crazy. I just had that thought and I was like, who's the very first? And of course, you have Hugo Hercules in 1902, considered of some of the first superhero in comics. He appeared in Sunday strips in the Chicago Tribune and posed the superhero strengths. However, he lacked the costume. Got you. Wow. So Superman is widely regarded as the first true superhero in comic books. I could see that. Yo, the intro's a little weird. I thought like there was a glitch in my stuff. Cause you hear like this like freaking Superman music with a montage of what happened in Superman 1. And I'm like, what the hell? We'll give you guys grace because you're setting the standards here. Oh, I want to know what's the first superhero movie? What is the first superhero movie? The Marcus Zero in 1920, The Adventures of Captain Marvel in 1941, Batman in 1943, and Superman in 1948. Okay. Maybe one day I'll watch some of these older things. I actually went to film school, and looking back, I wish I paid better attention to it. Actually, I might go back to film school and look at my old textbooks and that, whatever. But I remember they used to make us like watch really old movies to understand the origins of our current movies. One of my favorite movies they made us watch was Citizen Kane. Man, actually, we got to do Citizen Kane on this channel if they're streaming it somewhere. Let me check this. Citizen Kane. Since they got all these weird credits in the beginning. Where is Citizen Kane streaming? Apple TV, Amazon Prime, Fandango at home. All right, so it's streamable. Oh, and their anniversary is coming up September 5th, 1941. We might just do Citizen Kane. Like, I think everyone should watch it. Not connected to superheroes at all, but hey, I'm in my Citizen Kane bag. Superman is 6'4", 220 pounds. Yum. Look who's in the background of the freaking. Oh my God. I'm not even going to say the name out loud. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was another thing about part one. It was so crazy how he anyway, can get the word out. But how he went back in time to save Lois Lane and see God, the words. Pretty much like his father was like, don't interfere. And he was like, that's my boo thing. I'm going to save her. I'm sure if we all had the power to go back in time to save the one we love, we'd do it too. Bonjour, Paris, Paris. I went to Paris once. It is so freaking cool because of the Eiffel Tower. That Eiffel Tower is life. Is there any reason why Lois Lane likes to be in the line of fire? Does she have a death wish on her? Let me tell y'all something. I'm a punk. If something bad's coming, I'm gonna be the first one off the freaking scene, and I don't care. I get bonus points for using common sense. I'm like, what can I do? What can I do? Now, don't get it twisted. If you get hurt and I can help you, I'll help you. But if it's a situation like, I don't know, a fire, attack, wherever I am, I'm going the opposite direction of it. I don't see the point to see the way it out. I'm like, oh no, no. Sometimes it's mind because I live in New York, so there's always something popping off, and it's mind blowing that people just stand around to observe. What are you going to do? Attach an Insta360, magnetically clip that somewhere, hide it, and run, and then hopefully when you come back, that camera will still be there, and you'll still be alive. I love my Insta360. I wonder if that's on sale for Prime. My microphone that I'm using is on sale. Tomorrow we're going to highlight a couple of things for the from the sale. I spent a crap load of money on Amazon today. It's the 360. Yes, Insta 360 Gold 3. No, it's kind of still oh no. I think it did go on sale. Yeah, it did. Oh, yay. So I just got an announcement from Amazon that my outfit for Fantastic Four is on its way. Fantastic Four. I already have my Superman outfit. I will be wearing that the day I go see the movie, which will be sometime between now and when this series is over. So excited. And most of it came on Amazon just in case you want to buy your own. Shameless plug. So if I'm not mistaken, my Insta360 cost 400 and something. Now they're saying it's on sale. Let me just check Insta. So I see my Insta360 gimbal went on sale. That's cool. Yeah, I definitely might highlight some of the stuff I own that I really use all the time. My gimbal, my mic, my Insta360 Go. That is my fave out of everything. I'd say my microphone's number one, and then my Insta360 Go, because I document my. So I'm not sure what bundle I purchased though. Anywho, that is on sale. I will highlight some stuff for you guys tomorrow. Hey Chris, what's good? I'm shopping on Amazon like the shopaholic that I am. Here comes Superman 6'4", looking snatched. It's funny. I usually date tall guys, but I really have a preference for shorter guys. But it's so funny. Tall guys keep dating me, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. The tallest guy I've ever dated was 6'6", and he loved Superman. Actually, I should text him and see if he's going to see it. I don't even know why I'm going to bother, because I'm like, it's not like I can go with him. My theater pretty much sold out. I didn't know that. Fun fact, Christopher Reeves was college roommates with the comedian Robin Williams, and they became long life friends. Rest in peace to both of them. I used to love me some Robin Williams. Nano Nano for Mark and Mindy. And just in general, I just love his work. Mrs. Doubtfire. I love how there's a bomb and Lois Lane's like, let me just walk to it. Girl, bye. What I love about Superman's strength, and I wonder if that's like it for the rest of the Supermans, it's like everything's effortless. Like, remember when in episode 1 or movie 1, Lois Lane was falling out the helicopter, and then he picked up the helicopter as it was falling, like it was a toy. It was funny. Oh, it's your all-time favorite? Do me a favor. Go onto this community page and vote on your favorite Superman movie. I don't know if I have a favorite. Yeah, I have to see all 4. I don't think I saw the 4th one. I know I saw the first 3, but I'm not sure about the 4th. But we have 7 days of Superman movies. Lord willing, my freaking health cooperates. Oh, no. The prisoners are out. Yo, you already know it's going to get spicy. I do remember these freaking 3 misfits. Is that fresh watermelon with seeds? Listen, seeded watermelon in New York is so hard to get. So I just broke a fast. And of course, you should eat something light so you don't vomit. So of course, watermelon, cantaloupe, melons basically, or even berries. I found this little tiny slice of seeded watermelon, and then I was just like, tasted like candy though. Whoa. When you don't eat for a long time, like food tastes so different. Hopefully I can find one. I have a hidden spot in New York where I get seeded watermelon. Oh, okay. I never saw the 4th one neither, but have seen all the newer ones. Kneel before Zod. This is the best line ever. If you're into owning it, at least digitally, you can buy them for $5 at Amazon Prime, and I believe Apple's doing the same special. It was definitely double and even triple the price last week. So I will be buying either all the movies from Apple or Amazon, but most of them are from Amazon because I got Amazon money. Yo, look at this old school juicer. Look at the skates on the freaking door. It's the 80s. That I must admit, out of all the decades I lived, and I lived a lot, the 80s was, for me personally, the favorite. Good music, good movies, very creative people. What's up, Bruce? Neil before Zod. What's good? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay to be old and fab. What I love, I'm assuming either you're Gen X. I think you're Gen X. Yeah, I think you're Gen X or you're millennial. We lived through some awesome times. We lived through some awesome times. We got to see the birth of everything, the computer, everything, MP3 players. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. To see how people looked in the 80s, it's and now, like, people inject their lips to look big and everything. Like, people don't even look like this anymore. Right? We're X-Men. Thank y'all for coming through. Like last night, even though I'm glad y'all didn't come through for last night, I fell asleep almost through the whole thing. And I was doing this where it was a mess. Um uh this is like such a a refreshing flashback to why I love Superman so much. That's funny, but you're right. Like people take all the so back at I'm sure you can relate. Remember when we used to be the remote for our parents, and my father was so annoying. Even though I would love any day to do this now, he would go, Trisha. He would say it like he needed something. He goes, "Can you turn the TV?" And there was a knob. Don't miss that time. I remember our family had a well, I think it was called a 8 something. I have one. I think it was like an 8-track, and that was so cool. You could just press this button, and it would just skip from song to song. Oh, Lex Luthor's in here. I don't remember Lex Luthor being in here. Okay, but I mean, we've gone through so many things. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not crazy about this decade. I'm not. This decade is giving me Terminator X, Doomsday, AI insanity. At first, I welcomed some of this nonsense, but like at least in New York, a lot of our jobs have been replaced by the machines. The machines, and of course, I have to think about what school, what could be my future career, and everything. I mean, I might say that. I mean, I don't want to go back to school, especially at my age. But I'm willing. I have a long time away from retirement. I only work with 2 people that can retire tomorrow morning. Everybody else, nah. Right? I'm glad the remote was invented. I was tired to turn the knobs for my yes, and it was so funny. Now, another thing I remember. So we had HBO when it first came out, but my father was too cheap to have it in all the rooms, so he used to have it in his. So I remember TV back then used to actually like shut off. It would just be nothing for after a certain point. I said I mean that I don't miss about the 80s, but it's tell her to think about it. Oh. I would say yeah, 80s was a good decade. And I'm gonna say I also like early 2000s. That's when like the MP3 player was coming out, or the iPod. Um, it was it was cool like to see it evolve, but I think it's evolved too much now. You'd be like, wait a minute, what's gonna happen to the people? What are we gonna do? Oh, that's so cool. The first movie I ever saw was Superman 2. My kindergarten teacher showed it to us. That's so cool. If I remember, I saw this on, I think, on the CW or the WB or whatever they called it back then, Channel 11, and we used to watch it all the freaking time. It was a great movie for sure. Never before Zod. But it's funny, if you guys go to my community tab and look at the choose your favorite Superman, you will be surprised what number 2 came into. And one person was kind of pissed about it. But we'll highlight that definitely on Thursday. Most of these lives are going to be late because for health reasons, mainly losing weight. I'm working out, I'm making sure I'm learning to put my health first and not YouTube, because you can get really fluffy if you're like me and you're a homebody. So I'm very intentional now. I make sure I go to the gym or a workout class, and then I do my YouTube stuff. That's why I'm here so late. I was like, no, you gotta take care of you. And I got a good nap this time. Holy, these people are monsters. You notice I knows about evil people, because I actually know at least 2, maybe even 3. They get a kick out of being jerks, bro. Like for no reason. They just love being jerks. I'm glad God made me very happy and compassionate. Yeah, Whole Fruits. Yeah, so I love Smallville. So I was gonna do a Smallville watch party with y'all, but it's like 9 seasons or something, like, and 24 episodes. Y'all gonna have to go to Hulu on your own time. That's too much. I would have done that if we were watching Smallville maybe last year. I was like, oh no. Yeah. So yes, let me tell you something. So so I was fasting, and week 2, I started feeling really, really constipated. And I'm like, you're not supposed to be constipated doing the fast. The whole thing's liquid. Coconut water, all these good things for your body. By the time I got to I think it was day 14, my body was in 100% distress, which was yesterday. I come to find out that my kidneys might be acting up again. So I'm going to be ordering some Dr. Sabi kidney books, because what I've learned from my kidney stone issue, that it's something that's reoccurring. So now I got to make an appointment, get blood work, possibly probably get a drip. But I say all that, sometimes you got to completely change your lifestyle, because some things just stay with you forever. I'm me being overweight's not helping. Even though I lost 20 plus pounds, I'm still 40 pounds overweight, and all my weight's in my belly. I look like I'm pregnant. It's crazy. Catch a Trish was the person I subscribed to, and she sent me a personal. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. Cause last night it was so quiet, even though like somebody did come through. Yeah, thank y'all for coming through, man. Yes, and before, I could say it now. There was nobody who voted for Superman 2. I was like, dang. So I was like, no, 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 even it out. Oh no. So are you a comic book head? Is there Anubia the Black? Is there such thing? They better not be pulling no Disney nonsense. If there's any black characters in DC, it better be black for real. Like, just don't make them black. It low key pisses everyone off, and I kind of get it. I'm like, I just finished Superman and Lois. It beat Smallville for me because Smallville was crazy for many seasons. I think I saw Superman and Lois. I don't remember it like that. But I might get into it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like the whole spring, it was all about Andor, Andor, Andor. And then I was into Marvel, but I have the ad tier of Disney Plus. So I was like, no, we'll come back to Marvel next year when I have no more ad tier. But in the meantime, I could watch other stuff. I tried. I can say it now. Almost had to go to the hospital yesterday. There were so many complications last night. And so yeah, it was a little scary. But like in my research, I found out that it's definitely probably my kidneys again. And then I found out the stuff that I was consuming on that particular fast, it was too much of it, like too much I think it was not calcium. What was in there that I'm not supposed to have? Oh, it's probably too much potassium and something else. So then I come to find out that I've been eating the wrong food the whole freaking time. Like, even though it was healthy, it wasn't healthy for my kidneys. So now I have to literally research uh what foods I can eat. They freaking because I honestly like don't think about my kidneys. It's usually never an issue unless my legs swell up. But yeah, I've learned a lot from fasting this time. So when I do my review on the vegan channel, I will spread in detail. Hopefully, I'll have my blood results by then. Yeah, it's crazy. Thank you so much. I honestly don't look too much different, but I feel amazing. It takes about a month for the body to completely adjust, as we see poor Luther getting out of jail. Congrats. I do fasting too, but usually once the doctor confirms all my levels, check the kidneys. Like I said, I'm probably going to need a drip. I'm going to consult them about what's the max for fasting for me. When I was doing intermittent fasting 2 weeks prior, I was doing intermittent fasting for 2 weeks, zero problems. But the minute it became all juice around day, I'm going to say 9, 10, it just started. I remember just like feeling constipated and barely pooping. This is TMI, but hey, we're ex children. We can do whatever you want. Created by Robert. It debuted in 1973. Wonder Woman episode 204 and appeared. Okay, okay, cool. Because I said, please don't let this be another Black Mermaid Ariel moment. I'm like, what are y'all doing when Ariel had a Black Mermaid friend? Make it make sense. I'm almost sure I did see that series. I'll definitely check it out again. So that in my intermittent fasting / first week, I didn't exercise at all. And now that I think about it, maybe because I did add exercising and was probably becoming dehydrated, I just probably didn't have enough water to be working out and fasting. But what I'm learning about kidneys, especially if you keep developing kidney stones, your body's different. And when you're overweight, the body works even harder. So I got a lot to learn about my even though I've had kidney issues for minimum 15 years now. I really got to learn how to eat better. No fruit salads, no smoothies, no juice, just whole fruits. Okay. I will definitely start incorporating that more. And I found out berries are good for me, apples are good for me, cucumbers are good for me. Yeah. Yes. So I used to drink spinach drinks, and it has too much, what do they call it? Oxalates or whatever. Oxlate. Very bad for people with kidney problems. Very bad. And in Dr. Savy lifestyle, we're not even supposed to have spinach at all. Like, and I heard kale, like if we eat it in moderation. Oh, what are my top 5 movies of all time? Holy, I never even thought of that. Let me look around my room because I have a lot of stuff around me. Huh. Definitely a Star Wars movie. Now, the question is which one? All right, we're going to say Revenge of the Sith. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be pissed with my answer, but I don't care. I got E.T. in here, so we're just going to throw E.T. in the mix. Oh, Citizen Kane. I mentioned that earlier. Oh, what else? I'm trying to think of the movies that I never get tired of watching. You could tell Lois Lane knows that's freaking Superman. Two more movies. When I was a kid, Mary freaking Poppins. We have to do a watch party. I want to see if it's worthy to be on that top 5. To who? Top 5. It has to be something like I saw 100 times for me. I'm so done with Kent. I can't think of oh, no. I was gonna say Willy Wonka, but I'm not sure. Gotta think about that. No, I don't know what this is. Oh, you know I'm gonna say at least Star Wars. Hell yeah. When I was a kid, though, if I had to put another 5th movie, it would be one of the original Star Wars. I just gotta figure out between episodes 4, 5, and 6 which is my favorite of the 3, because I've seen the originals a gazillion times. Yeah, heck yeah. No, not Super Mario. Hell no. Top 5 shows. Oh my god. Oh wait. Honorable mention to Clueless, Bend, and Snap. Top 5 shows. Oh, number 1 right now is Andor. That might be my favorite show of all freaking time. Shout out to freaking Disney, and y'all got something right for a change. So here's the thing with Batman. I don't remember them like that. And I should, because that was my brother's favorite superhero. But I would have listen, we could always do Batman watch parties. We could always do Batman watch parties. But I love Batman. I think though, and maybe I'll talk about that towards the end. I loved DC until I didn't. And I'm not even sure when it started, but once I was done, I was done. And I'm hoping this Superman brings me back. Top 5 shows. All right, Andor. Oh my God, what's that one? There's a secret, gotta keep it. Dun, 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 dun. Gotta dump it in your pot. Oh my God. Cause if one of them is dead. Oh, Gossip Girl. Oh my God. You know you love me. XOXO. Gossip Girl. What's the song I'm singing? Got a secret. You can. Why you gotta Google this? Pretty Little Liars, yes. So Pretty Little Liars, Andor, Gossip Girl. Oh my gosh, I feel like what were the things I was watching on repeat? TV shows. Smallville. I love me some Smallville. Oh my God, that's a good one, Bruce. Saved by the Bell. Heck yeah, I'll throw it up there for my 5th. Hell yeah. As a kid, my favorite shows were Saved by the Bell, MC Girl. Oh, and Rescue Rangers. That's so cool. 80s had the best gadgets. But I have to admit, the late 90s, early 2000s was another amazing cluster of gadgets. That's when Apple was coming out with the colorful computers, the iPods. The internet was fully up and running. Love Used to love the watches. Oh yeah, Swatch, Guess, Armatron. Yeah, I'm almost sure I used to watch it. But I just remember liking Smallville more. I don't know why, but I just did. Maybe because I love me some Tom Wellings. Shout out to Tom Welling wife. You are one lucky. He is fine as ooh. Like for me, my dream boyfriends that are non-black is Tom Wellings and Hayden Christensen. Hayden being first though. Hey Hayden. No, no, Bruce, don't say this. I just spent $30 on movie tickets to see it. Oh God, Tim, if you, if you mess this up, yeah, Tom, whoo, whoo. One day I gotta do a meet and greet to meet him. Dang, like I noticed the type of white men that I like are like white men with fuller lips. How to get out my system. I was like, dang. Oh, Luther is a hot mess. Oh heck yeah! Oh heck yeah! Heck yeah! As a matter of fact, I just canceled my AMC ticket to go see it at Regal because I like their popcorn buckets better. I take my popcorn buckets game serious. Same thing for Superman. I chose AMC over Regal because of the popcorn bucket. But I'll be honest, Regal has a really great movie experience. Um, Overall, AMC, I have to admit, their customer service is inconsistent, and some of their theaters need some help. But if you got a good popcorn bucket, I'll deal with your spicy, spicy workers. And yeah, no. So I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. I haven't seen Jurassic Park since the '90s. I'm like, even though I'm sure one has nothing to do with each other, but I love Jurassic Park. But I think I'm gonna wait till it comes on streaming services and we can do like a. And as another other thing, like I didn't have the TV service where the Jurassic Park series were, and I'm like, I'm not paying for it. Now, if Amazon has half price Jurassic Park movies, I'll just buy the movies. I prefer owning the stuff than streaming it so I can watch it over and over and over. I love watching things over and over and over again. Guys, please share with me your top 5 movies and your top TV shows. I'm curious since I have a lot of people from Gen X up in here. But it's crazy. Even though I'm Gen X, I have a very millennial energy for sure. For sure. Wow, that's how he finds out about them. Wow. Oh, so we know what's going to happen. Earth, y'all are screwed. Good luck. I remember I liked Superman, at least Superman's 1 through 3, the way that I love Star Wars. And I used to watch it over and over and over and over. And I mean, back then, Channel 11 would play these shows over and over. Like, that was my highlight, was seeing what movie Channel 11 was going to play on Saturday. I think that's when all the movies would come on after the cartoons were showing. And usually it would be Superman or Star Wars. But then when I got my first iPod, I know one of my iPods might have Star Wars on it. And I remember I somehow found a way to get movies on it by burning it. Lois, just man up and say, I know who you are. She just said it. Oh. Oh my God. All this for her to find out, to confirm if he's Superman or not. Don't you hate when you know the truth and someone gaslights you like you're lying? You'll be like, no, you're the liar. I thought you never lied, Superman. Or does Superman never lie and Clark Kent always lies? What are the semantics here? What are we doing? I used to date someone like that. If you phrased one thing wrong, he would just gaslight the fire out of you. And I'm like, oh, this is what we doing? This is what we doing? Right? Clark's the liar and Superman's the one who tells the truth. I'm weak. And that's the kind of stuff my ex used to do. I'd be like, are you dumb? Please, people who play Jedi mind tricks, I'm telling you, I get them out of my life as soon as humanly possible, because it gets worse. Because I mean, they get a kick out of that. Not saying Superman gets a kick out of being a liar, or Clark. He's doing it to protect his identity. That's so funny. How's his hair still in place? What is that? A freaking toupee or wig? Oh, snap. It's the Three Misfits. I'm weak. Wow. You walking on water. What you think you are, Jesus? What are we doing? Why does the snake sound like the Wonder Woman sound effect when she's about to jump? You know, I used to like Wonder Woman as a kid. That's something I remember really liking. Wonder Woman. Oh, and there was also some really cool Batman shows when we were little too. Oh wow. Oh wow, Snake is gone. Oh wow. She just discovered her powers. Super Friends was a Saturday morning vibe. Heck yeah. What I wouldn't do to live in the 80s just for a day. So, I'm a kid. I'm sure if you're Gen X, you're probably a kid too. It was just fun. My mom was the best cook ever. But I'm so glad that I cooked with her. I can mimic almost anything she's made. As a vegan, that's the real flex. I mean, my next goal is to pass on some of my mom's dishes, even though I passed the main ones down already. My mom was amazing, and when we used to come home, the house would be spotless, and it would smell like heaven. Fresh meals every freaking day, no TV dinners, just real food. And I mean, my mom used to cook with love. You could tell she loved her kids and her husband. My dad. If anybody is lucky enough to be married to someone that cooks for them, give them love, whether it be your parents, spouse, a roommate. One of my roommates was from Jamaica. Oh my gosh. The house used to smell like how my mom. Tell Oh snap. You're gonna tell her? Oh, you about to... Oh, she about to have Superman smash sex. Ugh. Are you in love with Superman or are you in love with Clark Kent? What does talk mean? Does that mean smash? Wow. He said maybe we should go to my place. Why men always be trying to get you to their place? What? Ladies don't fall for it. But do you love Superman or Clark Kent? That's two different energies, sis. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not feeling goofy. You wanna gag? I used to date someone with that goofy energy, and I'm not gonna lie, it was slightly a turnoff, but they were gorgeous. Oh my god! But I'll be honest, like I'm fine with goofy people now. Maybe, but when you're younger, you want to be with the bad boy or the bad girl. Now I appreciate a really good goofy nerd. It's all good. Oh, oh wow. So maybe we figured out how to keep me from falling asleep from lives. Take a good nap. I didn't even mean to take a nap. Well, I just woke up. I think the live was supposed to be 10 something. I woke up at almost 11. I'm like, I feel way better. Oh. Oh wow. He said noisemaker. Yo, could you imagine meeting superheroes superhumans? He said, "Let me take you to my place." Oh my god. Could you imagine Superman being your other half? Whoo wee. Be like, let's go. You can fly anywhere you want. No need to have freaking a passport. Just fly in, fly out. Be like, can we go to Africa? Can we go to London? No, I'm probably going to have to read comics only because, like, you benefit from just knowing the origin or something. Like, for example, I just finished watching Ironheart, the Disney Plus series, and I'll be honest, I was low key annoyed because I didn't know like who Mephisto was, what's his importance, this, that, and the third. I just felt like I was missing a lot of stuff. So I was just like, I have more of a normie's perspective, and I'm like, you know what? Especially now the comic books do come in digital form, I don't have to worry about clutter. Maybe start getting into some of them, especially if we're going to do a series on something. But no, I'm not into comics. That was my baby brother. No, my older brother. My baby brother's not into comics. My other brother is. But now that honestly, when I relaunched this channel, I thought I was going to focus mainly on gadgets. Hint, gadget girl. I mean, gadget Trish. However, being a gadget YouTuber is expensive, very. So then I was like, oh, all right, let me just bring in like the pop culture stuff because this is what I really watch for real. But there will be gadgets coming sooner or later, more like sooner. But yeah, couldn't quite be the gadget girl. I'm like, my gadgets are old as hell. Oh, you about to have your behind served to you. Mm. At least y'all are alive. They just broke the neck to the guard that was guarding them. I wonder what the box office numbers were for this movie. What were the box office numbers for Superman 2? That can't be right. I'm gonna put 1980, because I think they're mixing some stuff up. Domestic opening weekend gross of 14 million, but worldwide gross over 215 million. That's great, actually, especially back then. Specifically, its opening day on Friday, June 19th, 1981, generated 4 million. Probably looks like 4.5 million, breaking record for the opening day for Friday's box office gross. The 3-day opening weekend exceeded 14 million, surpassing the previous record held by Star Trek. Cool. Oh my God. Didn't I just say if you know somebody that's willing to cook for you? Mm. He's going to multiple places to get her whatever to make the night special. So you think Superman's getting laid? I don't remember the details. Oh, snap. Yo, are you from Planet Houston? I'm weak. Somebody needs to do Planet Houston t-shirts. Are you from Planet Houston? Oh, demonstration time. Don't mess with the monsters. Oh, So of course Superman don't know what's going on because he's trying to smash freaking Lois. Just saying. Superman's trying to get super laid. She clowning them because they gotta use machines to get around. Oh. Helicopter, helicopter. He's clouded everybody. He's making dinner for his bae. Oh, oh, oh. I can't. It's wow. Even though people have mixed reviews about the new Superman, I can't wait to see it. I'll be honest though, the originals, the bar is kind of high, and that says a lot because we're talking like movies that are over 40 years ago. Some of the stuff looks cheesy as hell, but it's still good. Damn, look at them blue eyes. Yum. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Ugh. Oh wow. Oh wow. She's gonna change to something more comfortable. What? What they about to do? The whole world's burning, but keep doing your thing. Could you imagine this is the first time you get to really experience love to this level? And you got these three misfits from your freaking planet messing up the whole vibe. When Superman decides to get out of his little freaking cave and to come back into this, we've all experienced we're about to go on vacation, we're living our best life. And then something weird and unpredictable is going on, messing up your freaking thing. Oh, heck yeah. Now that I own the movie, so what I did yesterday, because I fell asleep, I rewatched it, some on the train, the other half at the house. But I have to admit, rewatch whether you fall asleep or not, it's just a must for me. Dude, listen, sis. I would like to. Like, dang. Listen. Couldn't match it, but I would love to know it. Like, I have a thing for like muscular men. Also like husky men. You could have a little bear belly, but I just like I like this man 6'4" and 220. Lord. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, oh, oh. I forgot this part. With your fake dead parents. Is his parents AI or dead? Like, I'm kinda confused about the parents with the weird interaction. Listen, Clark Kent is a 10 out of 10 in my book. So win-win. He is snatched. I do remember when I was a kid, though, I used to really crush over Luke Skywalker and Han Solo. But it's funny because I have a bad track record. Of course, Han Solo was my favorite because it's nothing like them bad boys. But should have picked Luke, right? Because it's like they feel like they're dead sometimes, and other times they feel really real. And I'm like, is this AI? Oh, I remember this. Would you give up your superpowers for love? I don't know if I can go that deep. But then that's got to be lonely. So I guess he made the right choice for. Because I mean, even though he's not human, he has very human emotions. He's human in that way. He has a human heart, even though he has a superhero body. Dang, yo, you look good, Clint Card or Clark Kent. Dang, yeah, I would do that for you. Lois Lane's a little spicy. They'll have a good time regardless. Damn, he looks so good. Dang. You see a man in a nice, crispy button-down shirt with and tucked in some freaking pants? That's lingerie to me. And then you can see the freaking muscles peek out. Peek out. Dun, 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 dun. Peek out. Dang. Look at Super. Even when he's not a Superman, he's super. Show. They cast it right for Christopher Reeves. I actually have a cool clip to share with y'all probably tomorrow about the casting of Christopher Reeves. Oh my God, these guys are the worst. Mount Rushmore is a wreck. Oh, I don't know where it got hot in here. I refuse to put on the AC because the car doesn't goes up by hundreds. But I'm not gonna lie, this might be my last year standing on business with this. Like New York feels really hot this year. And they changed like our category of where we live, so it is hotter. Dang. So he had human sex for the first time. But has Superman ever smashed anybody as Superman? Little stupid stuff I want to know. Oh, they at the White House now. I'm weak. I love their unbothered energy. You know what show I could see becoming reality for real? I'm not sure if you guys watch The Boys, but um their superheroes were made by they made them basically. And they signed up for a program. Actually, I'm like, actually I want to see The Boys again. That was a good series. More realistic, to be honest. I don't think I've ever been to the White House. I've been to DC several times. I'm like, I don't think I've ever been to the White House. Well, it's not a good year to go there this year. It's not with the new renovations. Sizar. Mm. Yo, why does everybody here look like a toupee? He said, you are not the president." Oh, I love me some hot dogs. I've had actually made some homemade hot dogs using like Dr. Sabi ingredients. It didn't hold up well, but it tasted. I put like my mom's chili recipe on top, but I ate it for a week straight. Dang. He about to find out he's not the same person without his powers. Oh, he about to feel pain for the first time. Mm. Not throw the freaking cloth on the floor really hard. He means business. He's standing on business. Oh, oh, oh. Why is he still holding it? Let her go. What are you, dumb? Why are the black people in the background looking shocked? They're like, can I be an extra next time? Wait till he found out his ops are on this planet. So we're not gonna act like the restaurant's really messed up with glass and this guy's bleeding out. All right. Listen to the president. Oh. Superman, can you hear me? Mm. Listen, how unrealistic is this? He's in the snow with very little clothes. Anybody knows, any snow bunny knows, you're supposed to have a snowsuit on from head to toe, good layers of boots, make sure you have a hat, make sure you have a face mask. Because back in the days, New York used to be that brutally cold, and now it's not. But I still have my snowsuit. I will never let that go. And then people used to make fun because I used to walk around. They were like, "You putting 20 on 10?" No, I'm trying to make sure I don't freeze. Oh wow, where's Lex Luthor? Don't father nothing. He told you don't do it, or your mom said don't do it. We know you felt for some tail too. You felt for some tail. Don't yell for your dad now. Live with your consequences. Just kidding. Everybody deserves forgiveness if they're really sorry. Yo, these Superman movies are awesome, bro. I can't wait to see. So after the Christopher Reeves Supermans, I want to see some of the ones that came out after. I don't remember one of them all together. I barely remember Man of Steel. And I think we're going to close it out with Batman versus Superman, which honestly I don't remember liking. But, then we're going to get ready for the Fantastic Four. I'm going to get it, Granny. I'm debating though, do I want to take a break from watch parties in August? Finally go on vacation. Thank you, Jesus. Oh my God, Lex Luthor with your toupee. Yo, her outfit is so sexy. Like the slit is literally at her freaking booty cheeks. I mean, I wouldn't wear nothing like that outside, but maybe inside, sure. She's like, look at the slits. But if you guys tell you like the outfit's just over, which I do. Superman. He said, yo, oh, I can't. You don't know where he is. It's bigger than Planet Houston. Now that I think about it, I don't know if you guys heard about the tragedy in Texas. My coworker told me about it. Then unfortunately, I know somebody who lost their kid behind this, or actually, it's, it's not their kid, but it's kid in their family. It's crazy, man. My heart definitely goes out to freaking Texas, man. Not cool. Why are they? Oh, they know where he works. They know his identity. What the hell? Oh, so we're not going to talk about how Lex Luthor escaped prison and now he's walking around freely. I know I was talking a lot through this live, but nobody's going to talk about this. Hmm. She clouds her. Oh, that's the thing about people that are high on power. Eventually, they eat their own. So it's like I've never got the power thing because I feel like the minute you're in power, someone else is trying so desperately to get that power at all costs. So I was like, no, power is dangerous. How did he do? The fly looks so cheesy, but we'll let it slide. It's 1980. She did this weird. So it's so funny when y'all see the thumbs up, it makes me feel like there's a ghost in here. I went like this, and the next thing you know, you just see a thumbs up. Tell me, are you the ghost of jealousy? The punch and landing is comical. Look at the kick. I'm done. If someone can recreate some of these things on TikTok, this will make my freaking year. This is epically cheesy. Mm. What city are they in? It kind of looks like New York, but not quite. Is it Chicago? What city is Superman in or based on? No, no. Superman based on. Oh, the city's Metropolis. Okay, here we go. Okay, I was like, it kind of looked like New York, but not quite. It's like New York and Chicago mixed together. While its exact location varies in different comic book stories and adapts. Got you. Specifically, Illinois. Got you. That explains why it kind of looks like Chicago. Got you. Got you. Mm. Uh-oh, I'm yawning. Timestamp. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right, we got 30 minutes left. Can we get through a watch party with me not falling asleep? This would be so great. Like I try to sleep in from my house, and I really need to change some of the rooms out. They don't have like what do you call it? Sun blockers. So the minute the sun comes up, which is around 5:36, I'm up. Even if I go to sleep late. Then I can't go back to sleep until the sun goes back down. But I know for my office, I do want to have a way to darken the room. Because sometimes we do lives in the morning and it's like so hard to shoot because the sun's all in here. Even though I love the sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Sunshine. Oh my God. Freaking Krypton earthquake. Mm. Who's gonna clean up this mess? Oi. Oi. You know, it's crazy. I was gonna order some red boots. Is there time? We're going to Amazon. I feel like I need red boots for my outfit. Red boots. Actually, well, I don't love red, but I wear a lot of red, so it's not gonna be a waste of money. Oh, these. Why is cowboy boots coming up? I didn't ask for cowboy boots. This is not a cowboy Carter moment. I just need red boots. Now these are actually nice, and the cowboy boots. Because I'm like, if I order something now, I'm sure I can get it in time for when I see the movie, or not. Why is it freaking cowboy boots? I didn't ask for that. Yo, there is these boots that I ordered for another event, and they were like $60. And now for Amazon Prime, depends what size you get. Let me see if my size is on sale. Oh, some of them are like 18 bucks. If I can get it for 18 bucks, sure. Look at the havoc they cause. Awkward. Ooh. Unfortunately, either cowboy boots are a huge seller or I just can't get some nice red. I'm not wearing cowboy boots for freaking Superman. Ill. Oh, these slouchy ones are kind of cool. It's giving me 80s Superman. I need a much lower price than this. Oh, I don't even have my size. Oh, that's easy. Mm. When I say these three are a menace, oh no. Superman's gonna take care of business though. He's gonna find a way to neutralize everybody's power. Yo, everybody feels abandoned. Where are you, Superman? I'm weak. He's like, listen, he's standing on business. You three are, these three were so horrible that they were freaking exiled from a whole freaking planet. These are not the people you want in your life. Superman's like, oh, I can see my fault why my father and mother got rid of you. Y'all are just bad. As soon as this live is over, I need a shower. So, like, it's horrible when it's humid. You could feel all the New York dirty air on you. Like, Florida is humid, but it's different. New York is like, it has a whole different stench. Out of nowhere, I just feel hot. Lex Luthor is like one of the I say my top 5 villains. Darth Vader being number freaking 1. That has to be so uncomfortable to be right on somebody's back like that for extended time. I could see, like, maybe from a state to another state, they are going to a whole different region of the world. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, th this one is freaking this is a good one. Not yet, thank God, but my eyes are heavy. It's almost, 2:30 AM in New York, but I'm like, "You got 15 minutes left, and then a little closeout." Not that I haven't fallen asleep towards the end of a movie, but no, I'm still awake. I was uploading a slide, for the exit of this. I got my little green kryptonite pin on, and I was gonna, like, highlight it for a fun find, and it sold out. Awkward. I love this part of the movie. This was the best strategy. It's not how many people are against you, it's how you can strategize them. This was an amazing game plan. I really like this. I cannot wait for I really like this movie though. Bye. Bye bye powers. Bye. Lois is that baddie. Oh my God, this guy. You know what I noticed? That I didn't even go up to the bathroom one time. Shout out to my kidneys cooperating. Oh. What's wrong with the S on his freaking cape? What the hell? It looks like it's from arts and crafts class. What? Just take the S off. It looks horrible. We're gonna notice a grown man in a freaking red, blue, yellow suit. We don't need no extra symbols here. This ain't a Gucci. I used to work in several offices, but well, I don't want to get into too much details, but one of the offices kind of looked like this. Oh, my eyes finally closed. Come on, Trish. You got less than freaking 12 minutes. Hang in there, sis. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Exactly. Even without the superpowers. That's a flex. Meow, meow. So this is me because I'm one of those people. I have this really weird luck. I'll s- I'll come across a situation. I'll be like, wait, and then I would be like, is that Superman? Why is she crying? She can't stand Clark Kent. Like, what's going on? But I've always been smart. If I figured out something, I keep it to myself because I'm not trying to like start no gossip at work or any drama. But I be watching y'all. Just because I be quiet doesn't mean I don't know stuff. I be catching the scandals of all the scandals. I'm like that. I said I was going to the bathroom. Then I saw her crying. That's gotta be Superman. Oh wow. Wow. Superman. Well, women did not love Superman or man back then. Be like, oh, Christopher Reeve. Oh, he made her forget. Oh. Oh. He Spider-Man that memory. Doctor Strange well, actually, let me not mess with that. That's yeah. Right? Right. 'Cause I was like, man, Clark Kent look just as good as Superman look better, but it's the build for me. And the face card is facing. Mm, ain't no, that's so funny. So I'm finally going to be able to eat now. And I said the first thing I want is a lettuce burger. Of course, it's healthy to my kidneys. But I think next week that's what I'm going for. Actually, I fell in love with Shake Shack's veggie burger, but they don't make it with the right oils. And then of course I want to like start keeping the gluten low or lower it. So I'm like, I want to get like in some more lettuce wraps and stuff. I'm like, I'm not gonna pay for it, I'm gonna make it. Yo, please beat his butt. Thank you. Superman, stop being that corny cornball. Be a human for a change. Which Superman where he's corrupt? Is that 3 or 4? We're about to find out. Because that's coming up in the next day or two. What is that? A members only type of jacket? Doesn't that expose that he's Superman in this scene? Huh. Yeah, like this part's a little unrealistic. That literally exposed that he's Superman. Dude, all caps. I'd have been like, that's Superman. Dun, 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 dun. These special effects are the worst. What? Again, it's 1980. We'll give him that grace. He let y'all down for some freaking girl. But I get it. Love is love. When you in love, sometimes you make the worst decisions ever. Dun, 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 dun. Bam, ba-da. Dun, 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 dun. Now, since it's credits or just credits, I wonder what started the whole post-credit thing. I'm almost sure it was Marvel. Even though I closed my eyes for a 0.2 seconds, we made it, y'all. We freaking made it. We made it. In Tito Jackson's voice. Let me stop sharing that screen. Let's share my thoughts. I'm just turning this part off too. Still getting used to these new setups. More advanced, that's for sure. All right, there we go. Yes, add to the stage. Oops, this is the right part. Right? I picked a good night not to fall asleep. If y'all saw the live from yesterday, when I saw the very end, I was cursing myself out. So then I'm like, should I make it private? Nah, I should do a collage for every time I fell asleep in a live. The worst one was the one I was snoring, but that was on my friend's channel, but so that was a hot mess. But first of all, I really like this movie. It was just well structured in terms of you knew his motivation for giving up his powers, like honestly, like you find that his biggest weakness is literally Lois Lane. Now I don't remember 3 and 4. So I want to see how this plays out because I'm assuming she forgot her memory for real. Hold on. Oh, I just got bad news. Anyway, we're gonna act like we didn't get bad news, but it's like no. But yeah, I really really like this a lot. Like actually, I might like this a little bit more than the first one, just a little bit. Maybe because of the villains. The villains were villaining. Luther's like he's so unloyal and he's so drunk with power that he will align himself any way he can to be on the right side of the situation. But I like this one. This was really cool. I definitely will watch it again though before seeing you guys later on today. I don't have a time for the third one, but before we get into my thoughts, well, they're almost pretty much done. Yeah, I love the plot was stronger here. Yes, yes, and they were good villains. I think the problem with most of our villains is like this weird redemption arc. Now it works for Darth Vader big time, but it's just like my personal experience. Most people that are like really mean and evil, that's just who they are. They thrive on that. There is no redemption arc. I mean, for some, but for most, no. Now, like I said, I've met a handful of evil people. They just don't change. And their goal is just to make your life as miserable as possible and dispose of you as soon as they can in any way, shape, or form. Now, I've never met murderers, but destroy your reputation. I would say that's how you get rid of people without going to jail. You just mess their whole reputation up. Yeah, right. Oh snap! I'm not putting that up there. You know what's funny? My biggest issue with what you said, honestly, I'm actually more disappointed that the country allowed that person to even be put in a position to be in that position. I'll leave that there because I want to be vague, you know. But I'm like, how was that person even able to run? So, yeah, that's my subliminal, but I'm sure, you know, you know what I'm saying. But and it put us in a bad predicament. That's all I'm going to say. No matter what, we were going to lose. No matter what, and that's sad. But yeah, the villains were awesome. You had 4 amazing villains, the 3 from the planet, and of course, Lex Luthor. He's Lex Luthor is one of the best villains ever. It's funny in Smallville, maybe because he's not fully developed as a villain, you know, he has more of a human side, but you know, when you're drunk with power, that changes in time. So, but don't forget though, to vote for your favorite Christopher Reeve Superman. Results will be revealed Thursday night. And again, we don't know what time I'll be here because if I feel like taking a nap, I am. So save the date for part 3. Hopefully it won't be as late as today, but at least I got some awesome people tonight. Everybody was rocking. 10 out of 10 with the energy. So thank you as always for watching. I'm so grateful to be here tonight. Like I wasn't expecting nothing. I'm really grateful I stayed awake. Because I said, even when I saw the first one today, I'm like, how did I fall asleep? This is really good. But clearly I was exhausted. Because I was like, why did you fall asleep? And I fell asleep hard yesterday. But see you guys literally in a couple of hours. I'm going to take a power nap, maybe go work out. Also got to do some stuff from my 9 to 5. So yeah, yay. But grateful to have a 9 to 5. And get ready. I need to get ready to see Superman myself, even though earlier you guys said the movie's horrible. Yeah, I definitely got to get the earliest seats possible. The earliest seats possible. But that's it for now. See you in a few. And I also need to address the text that I just got. Have a good one. Bye.